got my chill hot raccoon there, and we're ready to address the WandaVision-sized elephant in the room, which is the Luke Skywalker level cameo that is supposed to happen in the series. I'm a few days late. The news story was a while ago, like Wednesday. So I'm making this video episode. I'm making this video after episode 5 has just come out, which is actually a good thing because my whole theory has changed now. So I'm just going to tell you, like, my theory at first was a wild one because I thought Doctor Strange, everyone's saying Doctor Strange, but I was like, Doctor Strange is kind of expected to show up at the very end, right? At least in the post-credit scene, since this leads straight into his movie. So I was like, that's not really Luke Skywalker level. But I know there was a lot of rumours about Tobey Maguire being in Doctor Strange 2. So I was like, what if Tobey Maguire is the cameo in WandaVision? Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That was my theory. Based off nothing other than the rumours that he was going to be in Doctor Strange 2. And of course Spider-Man 3. But I still think that that could be a possibility, but less of a possibility now. Because, of course, Evan Peters has just showed up in episode 5, seemingly playing, well, he's obviously playing Pietro, but is he playing Quicksilver from the movies, the X-Men movies, or is it like a new version? Is he just playing the one from Age of Ultron, replacing Aaron Taylor-Johnson? I think we don't really know that yet, but if he is the same version from the movies, then I'm willing to bet that the big cameo of the series is going to be Magneto. Either Ian McKellen or Michael Fassbender. Maybe Ian McKellen as Magneto. And I think because obviously they're talking a lot about Wanda's family in the past couple of episodes. Well, all the episodes really, but like the past two she's mentioned her brother. Past 3, I mean, yeah. She's mentioned her brother. And obviously now he's appeared, different version, but he's appeared. And they're all talking about what so yeah, like obviously, like now you've got brother and sister together. If they want to make Magneto fully her father, then why not have him show up in the show where his son and daughter will be there? And then is that going to be how they introduce mutants? Multiverse? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm willing to bet that the big cameo is Magneto. I'm gonna have another video talking about theories. This one is purely about the cameo. But a couple of other theories people had were like what is it? Ultron in like either a flashback or him coming back to life somehow, since Vision seems to have come back to life a little bit. Like, what if Ultron still comes back and is around? That would be wild. I'd say that's a Luke Skywalker level thing because everyone's expecting Ultron to come back at some point, or hoping he comes back at least. Thanos would be another one, either a flashback or a figment of her imagination. As like someone said Thanos as a nosy neighbour, which would be I'd love that. That's up there with me. Obviously not that important though in the grand scheme of things, because Thanos is dead. So I think he would have to be imagination or something like that. Who knows? But I don't know, because if she seems to have recreated the Mind Stone, so if she can make Infinity Stones come back, maybe she's somehow made Thanos come back. That's a wild thing. I didn't really think that was true. But then I was going with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man thing in the show about Wanda and Vision, so bloody anything could happen. Magneto makes more sense because obviously he has history with Wanda and with Evan Peters' version of Quicksilver. In fact, what's another theory? Doctor Strange again. I don't think that would be a big cameo. It would be a big cameo, but not like a Luke Skywalker level cameo. Some people saying Dick Van Dyke playing some sort of important Marvel character, like Mephisto maybe, which would be cool, and would make a lot of sense since I know they had Dick Van Dyke on set as a, what's it called? He was advising them when they were doing the first few episodes, because obviously the first episode is based off the Dick Van Dyke show. But if you think about the audience that are watching this show, not a lot of them are going to know who Dick Van Dyke is, so having him play, but the Mephisto, if he played something like that, that would be good, but I don't know. And I think Richard E. Grant, someone said Richard E. Grant or Loki, or Richard E. Grant as Loki. I don't know, but I'd say after this episode, we 90% sure it's going to be Magneto, especially since Paul Bettany, who plays Vision, he said that he got to work with a legend on the set of WandaVision. And if we're talking about legends, I don't think he would be talking about Benedict Cumberbatch or Evan Peters. Maybe not even Michael Fassbender. He's not been around long enough to be called a legend. But Ian McKellen, now that's a legend. And he also happened to have played Magneto in the same films that Evan Peters was in. Tobey Maguire, my little theory, Tobey Maguire, is he a legend? I don't know. He's done cool things, but I don't know if he would be a legend. But who knows what Paul Bettany thinks is a legend. But yeah, Ian McKellen in Magneto is a legend, and he last played him 15 years ago, 20 years ago. So boy, oh boy, that would be a Luke Skywalker level cameo. Imagine if he just comes in and starts waving his arms around, doing that trick where he gets all the army people to point the guns at themselves. That would be sick. And that would be like in Mandalorian when Luke Skywalker's doing all the stuff. So yeah, I'm still holding out hope for Tobey Maguire Spider-Man being right, but I think right now Magneto, Ian McKellen Magneto, is my guess for what the big Luke Skywalker cameo will be. But if you have any theories, comment down below. No one's gonna watch this because I'm late, and also I don't really have an audience for this sort of stuff. But I'd appreciate people watching, and this is quite a long video actually, God. But yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Stop blabbering on. But I'm gonna do a proper episode with you, so keep an eye out for that. Peace.